Back to AZAM.
So these late summer scorching temperatures, you may not think it's a great time to garden.
Yeah, I mean, half my yard looks half dead, Tom. All my plants are screaming, where's the monsoon? But it is a good time to plant once these rains start, right, bud?
Yeah, Troy, I took my plants. I was trying to grow tomatoes and all kinds of stuff. They went brown. They're on the side of my house. Now I gave up on them. I just couldn't keep them alive. But I got Tony Kosowski with me. He's Tony Grows Food on Instagram, and I've been following him for a while. I've been getting tips. I should have been watching him a little earlier in the season. But, Tony, thanks so much. Good to see you again.
You too, Tom.
Yeah, Renee says hello. She was out with you last time. Your mom was there.
Yeah, hi, Renee. Thanks so much. My mom loved it. Was really had a great time on Fox 10 last time.
You could grow food in any state. What are you doing in Arizona, Tony? It's tough.
Well, we actually get 12 months a year of growing season.
No way. It's too hot.
Yeah, planting and harvesting every month of the year, and that's what we're talking a little bit about today is monsoon planting.
Let's take a look at these herbs.
Yeah.
They look a little rough.
We do have a couple. This bed, the owners actually was on a road trip for quite some time and didn't really pay a lot of attention. However, they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. We want to increase the water at this time of year because of the summer, but a lot of these sage, the rosemary, the thyme, the mint will really do well in this climate, this type of year.
All right, I'm looking at these eggplants here, and they look a little bit sunburned.
And that's true too. Like I said, the owner was actually on a trip, and so what we're actually going to do today is pull those off. And so after they're yellow like this, they'll be real bitter. This is a good time to keep the seeds, though. And as we work over to our plants that we're going to be planting, you can actually still plant eggplant. And with a little bit of grooming, we're going to take all these kind of bad looking ones off. We're going to add a little bit of fertilizer, and this will pop right back up, especially with the cooler temps, fingers crossed, and rains that we're supposed to be getting here pretty quick.
So get rid of the scorched ones, and then we work our way over here. This, I think, is the coolest, Tony. You were down in Tucson with a company that sells seeds.
Yes.
And they actually have, check this out, you guys, it's a Monsoon seed collection. So let's rip this open and show everybody what this is all about, because this is what you want to get in the ground now, isn't it?
Yeah, this is a great time to be planting a lot. And Native Seeds is a very cool nonprofit that's really about saving the heritage seeds from this area. So here we've got everything from amaranth to basil to beans and corn.
Isn't that cool?
And these can all go in the ground right now, and you'll have your harvest depending on the plant. There's some cucumbers there, watermelon, wildflowers even, and squash. And so these are going to be ready usually about in the fall.
That's so cool. Now, you said to me sometimes it's the dirt that's more important than the plant.
100%. So what we always do is we really focus on the soil health. Today we're going to be adding a little bit of fresh worm castings here. You can see how nice and dark and rich these are. These are going to provide...
Tony, hold on. I use worms for fishing.
Yeah, you can do that as well. And you can actually compost. This is actually from my house, just from a 35-gallon Rubbermaid bin. Another shout out, if you do not have that, you can go to like a place like Arizona Worm Farm. They sell the worm castings for you. This is going to be a really nice natural fertilizer that's going to feed your plants and your soil. So take care of your soil, and your plants are going to respond well.
Real quick, we have some plants over here. What can we throw in the ground right now that is, you've already kind of got them started already? What are we looking at here?
Absolutely. We've got everything from some peppers, some basil, some squash, eggplant. This is a really unique one from South America called popolo. Another unique one here called a gooseberry. It's almost like a sweet tomatillo that's has a husk and is red. Really tasty stuff. We've got some holy basil here. Lots of good stuff going in the ground. Also, any of your melons and, again, squashes.
I'm guessing shade's pretty important too, briefly.
Yeah, absolutely. A 50% shade cloth is really going to increase your season for many plants. But you can also use trees as shade. Like in this situation here, this garden is protected a little bit more than traditionally because of our nice big trees here.
Tony Kosowski, you guys, go on Instagram right now. Tony Grows Food. I've learned so much in just a short amount of time. But he's got 18,000 followers, so 18,000 people cannot be wrong. They're learning something. Good to see you, Tony. Thanks for having us.
Thanks so much for having me on.
Yeah, I learned a lot today.
And hopefully it rains tomorrow.
Yeah, let's get some rain.
Oh, we need it.
I heard maybe even this afternoon they're saying there's a chance.
Wow.
National.